KFDX-3 Sports live from AT&T Stadium. The Dallas Cowboys are the only show in town, just how Jerry Jones likes it. It's Monday Night Football against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Larry O'Brien Trophy is in the house tonight here at the AAC. The Celtics hoping to hoist it. The Mavericks hoping it does not see the light of day on their home court in the hands of the opponents. Tobin, I should mention, Cooper Flagg not in the building here at the AAC tonight. He's in the green room at the Barclays Center in New York, waiting for Adam Silver to call his name. And then Flagg, of course, will walk out, shake his hand, and put on a Mavericks hat for the first time. And we've got a local Wichita Falls connection to tonight's game here in Arlington. Former Rider Raider J.T. Barrett is on the Lions staff. He's in his third season with Detroit, serving as an assistant quarterbacks coach. All-Star Game Home Run Derby, bucket list item, check. Another thing that was really cool about the All-Star festivities here in Arlington, representation from all 30 teams coming here to Globe Life Field. Another banner could be earned tonight. We'll have more live reports coming up tonight in the 6 o'clock news, and I'll let you know about the crowd of folks here at the Alamo Dome here to support those Lady Indians. It's a Class 4A Division II regional final between the Graham Steers and the Brock Eagles. Here to preview it with me, the head coach of the Steers, Clay McChristian. Coach, I got to ask, last time your team was in a regional final, 2020, you were the DC at that time, and the seniors on this year's roster, they were still in 8th grade, just junior high kids. The difference is Midwestern State much better defending the three ball. In fact, Midwestern State's defense has proven to be one of the best in the region all season long. Let's get to some highlights of tonight's game.
Let's go.
From the gravel trails of Lake Wichita Park to picturesque destinations across the United States.
Snakes, bats, bears, mountain lions, we've seen it all.
Jim and Margaret Ingalls.
We've been hanging around each other for about 45 years.
45 years.
Some call them crazy.
A lot of people do. They believe the same thing.
Embarking on a journey 5 decades in the making.
To my knowledge, I'm the 5th person in the world and the oldest person at 79 to complete all 50 states. Hundreds of people have run marathons in every state, but there's a very select few that have run, ultramarathon in every state.
His maiden voyage in 1980.
Leland, Mississippi 50-miler. I was pretty scared at the starting line because I'd never done an ultra. That was like an adventure. I thought, people do it, I can do it.
One by one, across the nation.
Alaska, Hawaii,
Colorado, the West Coast, South Carolina, North Carolina. We'd be driving back from West Virginia or something. We'd say, we can't wait to get home. We're going to put another pin in West Virginia.
That's the first thing we do when we get home.
And one final pin tacked on last month.
50-kilometer race in Blue Hill, Maine. It was emotional at the start, it was emotional during the race, and it was an emotional finish, and I can't believe I've finally run an ultra race in every state, all 50.
A feat recognized by Wichita County commissioners, presenting a proclamation to the local running legend.
It's one of the best things of this job that we can bring someone here that's made an outstanding achievement. Jim's one of one. There's nobody in his world that can do what he does.
Jim Ingalls has completed more than 150 ultra marathons, 30 of them 100 miles or more, highlighted by winning a buckle at Badwater, the toughest foot race in the world. How would you describe the toll Badwater takes on your body?
Badwater hurts you physically, it hurts you mentally, and it hurts you spiritually. And if you're not ready to take your body places, maybe it shouldn't go. And then don't do the Badwater.
2 days, 135 miles, in the dead of summer, through the lows of Death Valley to the elevation of Mount Whitney. It's invite only. The best ultramarathoners in the world laying it all on the line.
I've done a lot of things, accomplished a lot of things, but to get the buckle in Badwater is a big deal.
Nearly 1/3 of the field does not finish the race each year. But for Jim, in 2007, the stars aligned.
They assign each runner, and they only have 90 runners they invite a year. And I got number 62, and I happened to be 62 years old. When I finished, my finishing place was 62. So when you take 62 years old, number 62, finishing 62nd place in the race. There's more to it than you know, the average person, you know, understands. So a higher power, you know, if you will.
He does things that I would never think he could do, you know, and I tried to get him to stop a couple times because I was worried about him physically and his health.
My cardiologist says I'm going to live to be 100. Let's hope he's correct.
A retired HR manager at the Howmet plant in Wichita Falls.
I'm pretty ordinary.
Never had a running coach, yet a world-class ultra-marathoner.
I mean, this is our lifestyle. This is our life.
Decades of chasing finish lines continues. Early mornings on the shores of Lake Wichita. With your Sports Spotlight, I'm MJ Baird. On a day filled with food, family, and football, the Dallas Cowboys playing their 57th Thanksgiving Day game in franchise history. The holiday has actually been pretty good to America's team. Now 12 games above 500 all-time on Turkey Day. That is after beating the New York Giants, earning the team's first home victory of the season.
Yeah, it was cool. It was special. Been here on a lot of Thanksgiving days over the years, and finally getting to start one and play one was cool.
Happy Thanksgiving Day! Woo! Gobble, gobble!
Thanksgiving and football, a match made in heaven. When it comes to the feast, what's cooking? Maybe a non-traditional culinary creation like fish? Whichever meat your family chooses, there's no hurry to waste the day away. After dinner, play some games with the family. How about bingo? Close enough. Don't get mad at your drunk uncle, even if he tries to steal the show. When the tryptophan kicks in, sit back, relax, and oh diggy zoo, whatever you want. Hopefully you got the chance to watch this good win for the Cowboys. Dallas fans are thankful for that. And don't forget tomorrow's leftovers, a turkey sandwich. Want yours on white or wheat? The NFL takes center stage on Thanksgiving, ushering in high school football on Black Friday. 7 Texoma teams still battling into the third round of the playoffs. Teams like Graham, Windthorst, Benjamin, and more hoping to keep their seasons alive, thinking maybe they can come here to AT&T Stadium in 3 weeks' time for a chance to play for a state championship. In Arlington, I'm MJ Baird. Football, volleyball, and soccer this week here on Top 10, including some viewer-submitted footage. Let's line them up and count them down. We start with Nakona football. Fourth quarter, 3-point game. Indians looking for their first win of the season. Carson Peters gets the edge and wins the race 31 yards to the house, capping the scoring as Nakona gets a W at home against S&S. The Indians can breathe a sigh of relief. Number 9, Benjamin football. It's brotherly love. Keegan Hayes dropping a beautiful looping pass into the hands of Talon Hayes, hitting him in stride and route to the end zone, a 53-yard touchdown on 4th down. Number 8, Windthorst football, 4th and 10. Brock Belcher going to the air. Kaysen Wiles making the tough grab with the defender all up in his grill. A 25-yard touchdown. This made it a 2-score game, but Munster ran away with it from there. Vernon football checking in at number 7. Parker Flynn getting the nod at quarterback. The Lions back up, slinging a pass on the slant route. Jamari Chance does the rest. The track star, no doubt, races to the end zone. A 58-yard touchdown strike. Holiday football here at number 6. Parker Jones, he made a top 10 play last week with almost an identical play, stepping in front of a pass, picking it off, and going the other way for 6. Benbrook, though, victorious on the road, handing Holiday its first loss. Number 5 is a 2-for-1 in volleyball. Holiday versus Harold. First, Flo Richardson with a vicious spike, and the Lady Eagles answer. Emma Ellis doing the same thing. Great match this week in Holiday. It goes to the home team in 4 sets. Midwestern State women's soccer checking in at number 4 this week. Mustangs keeper Allison Dellis tracking this shot from way downtown. Jumps, punches this ball off the crossbar. Have another look. This thing was going in. Great save by Dellis, the sophomore. MSU 4-0 to start the season. Number 3, Bowie football. Jackrabbit special teams making top 10. Bradley Horton back to receive a punt. Up the middle he goes, across midfield. Watch him shake these tacklers, just refusing to go down. Multiple white jerseys trying to pull him down from behind. 61 yards later, he finally goes down. This play setting up a touchdown for the offense. Big win for Bowie, improving to 2-1. Wichita Christian football here. This is just classic 6-man action. Isaac Wilden staying alive in the backfield. Pause. 1, 2, 3, count them, 4 white jerseys. None of them can bring him down. A little underhand shuffle to Kason Brown. And when 4 guys are behind the play, chances are this dude's finding pay dirt. He does. A long touchdown run, clinching a 45-point Mercy Rule victory for the Stars. In our top play this week, thanks to Seymour Panther Radio for sending this one in. Seymour versus Albany, goal to go. Braden Lloyd tossing up the corner fade, and Brayson Zeitzel with a highlight reel grab. Check this out as we zoom in and slow it down. Zeitzel taking it to himself with one hand and then securing it as he goes to the ground. And I do got to say, I love the celebration as well. Defender, too small, all the way down there. Wow. Okay, Braden Lloyd and Brayson Zeitzel teaming up for our top play of the week.